I feel all right. Y'all feel all right? I'm saying, Lord bless my soul. I woke up that morning, had a song on my. I woke up that morning, I was in there singing that song. I had you saying, God of mercy, God of grace. Oh, before I had you, so I tore it up in the bathroom. Then my wife got there and she just busted the thing all up. I said, don't do that. Let me do that. I said, let me Andre do it. Everybody can't sing me Andre's song. I'm talking about that song do something for me, because I don't know for nobody else. But when you've been out there, you know, everybody come from different walks of life. I made a lot of bad decisions in my life. You know, being arrested 7 times in my life, going to jail. You know, you sat there and you just wonder, with everything you've done, things were just out of control. You know, you go one time, it's a mistake. You go again, okay, it's a mistake. Then it's the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th time you looking at, my God, is this going to be my future? I'm sitting here, I'm looking at people, you know, they master spade player, you looking, you're making conversation. God tell you, yeah, I've been here 10 years. You like, 10 years. You're talking to people been here all these years, and it's a life for them, and you saying, and it's looking like this going to be your destiny, because after going 7 times, you just got to come to grips and realize, you know, maybe this is going to be me. You know, not knowing how to pray, not hearing and knowing truth. And just sitting there, and I saw that. I was getting in my mind already to adapt to say, this is going to be your life. It's got to be, because you keep coming back. It's too repetitious. 7 times. Any normal fool would know it ain't working. You know why? 7 times I sat there and tried to, you know, just reminisce through my mind, how did I come back here again? How did it all happen? Is this going to be the rest of my life? Am I going to be here, this MasterCard player or this chain smoker? I seen people roll cigarettes so perfect, all they needed was a filter. They could just slide it in there. And you watch how, 15 years I've been in here. And you like, is this going to be my life? Jailhouse tattoos. I seen them make coffee. It's so much stuff I seen from being in there. And you wonder, is this going to be my life? And you realize through everything you've gone through, he have mercy and he bring you here. Why me? 7 times. I told y'all I had to leave my mother home. I had people trying to kill me. I've done stuff. I laugh. Y'all see me as a laugh. It's like a dream now. When you reminisce in your mind, sleeping on the floor with gas bottles. I'm waiting on these people to come, so we're going to burn them up. And we're going to try to kill them with gas bombs. How do you get here in your mind? I remember going one night, this drug dealer, somebody had took a gold necklace he had from him, and a cell phone and stuff he had. And he called us. We were young, we were wild, and we went here one night to kill the boy's mother, this other drug dealer who did it. And we got to come in another guy, and his mother was sitting, and we could see her through the window. And I was gonna kill this boy's mother, and he wouldn't come up with the money. Only thing saved that man's mother's life that night. That guy wouldn't come up with the money. He was too cheap to pay the money for me to kill him. Just thinking about where my life could have went. This man had the money. If he'd have just upped the money, I would have killed this man's mother that night. She'd have been dead, and I never would have made it here. All the things in my life I've gone through. So when he sang that song, I don't know what to do. I mean, you was like, how did I get my life out of, I wasn't raised like that. How did I get out of control? And then you realize all of that was to let you see you can't make it. You can't make it. Every decision you made was bad. You almost lost everything. You almost lost your soul. And he had mercy on me. So that song means a lot to me. I don't cry because I'm sad. I just don't know why he did it. But I appreciate he gave me another chance. And I'm not going to mess that up. So that song means a lot to me. I didn't know what to do. How do you pray to somebody you don't know? The Bible says, how then can they call on him whom they have not believed? How can you believe in him in whom you have not heard? But there was something in me that knew you can't make it. We should be just with such a mind to serve the Lord. Those who just escape things, or even if you hadn't gone through it, just to realize that could have been me. That same guy who I went with that night to kill the guy's mother, I was looking at the news, and he's in prison for life now. He killed some other people. I did a lot of things I'm ashamed of in my life. I made a lot of bad decisions. I know the damage that can be done when you don't know God. I know the decision can be made. And I came out, graduated from high school, skated out, but I had it all planned my whole life. I was going to the military. I was going to marry me an Asian girl. I was going to get me a car, come back home. Everybody said, hey, you got an Asian girl, you got a new car. That was my whole, it sounds funny, but that's where I was. I had the American dream to me. Serve my country, go over here and marry me a foreign woman and come back, get me a new car. That was the American dream to me. Everything tumbled and crashed from one arrest, then another arrest, then another arrest. And I wound up looking at 7 times. I wound up looking at having to leave home from bad decisions. People telling my mother, she can tell him to come home. People outside waiting on me with guns. Telling my sister, tell him to come home so we can kill him. It was such a mess. I got friends now blind in a wheelchair to this day. I mean, just shooting up people's mother house. Lord bless my mother house, never did get shot up. Just so many bad decisions. And people sit here and they play, they procrastinate, they're not serious about living right. You ought to go to hell. I want people serving with gladness. You're not in control of nothing. It's just a wave of his hand. Anything that comes out of his mouth, he speak, it's going to happen. And you sit here and people keep making the same bad decision, won't make changes. You're not in control. If you're not saved, you're on dangerous ground. You're on dangerous ground. You don't even realize it's just a matter of time. He's going to move you out of the way. Get your house in order. We're going to get him up and let him sing that. I wasn't looking to say all that. But I thank the Lord, y'all. I don't know about nobody. I ain't no sad preacher. I ain't preaching sad. I ain't going to start laughing. I'll talk about you and tell you what I got to tell you till you take it how you want to take it. I love the Lord. I ain't going to take it back. Y'all hear me?